Fish on, fish on. This tripod, and then I got book bag and my bag.
Hey there, folks, and welcome to another episode of Around Tree Outdoors. I'm your host, Wade Rush. Well,
Cool.
We had a chance to go do a little bit of bass fishing the other day. Word had come down that the bass were tearing it up there at Lake Wateree. The threadfin shad, this spawn and hatch had happened, and so there's little tiny billions of tiny little threadfin shad in pods all over Wateree Lake. And so all the fish were biting. The crappie were biting, the catfish were biting, the bass were biting, everything was biting until we got there at daylight Friday morning. It was, don't know if we were within 24 hours of full moon. Don't know if that was what it was. But anyway, we turned what could have been a fruitless day into a great day. After we tried to bass for a while, we never got a hit. So we turned around and went trolling for some panfish. Watch this. We hadn't done any good across this point to where Britt Hicks, who lives in the back of this cove, had observed a pal of his catch a pile of bass on top water using a little white Rebel Pop R. That was the only thing that his buddy said he could get the bass to hit. So, but I had a couple of little 2-inch devil horse that should be really close. I didn't have a Pop R, but that should have been close enough, but it was irrelevant. The bass just were not biting.
I got it in the box. Yes, I should have called him last night. I'd already had these on here. We done fished the whole point and around. Look, the shad are all in here. See,
Yes,
see them right there? That's what.
They were all around this broken dock. That's where they had been. We saw most of the swirls that way.
Okay. So stuff's chasing the shad right there.
As we made our way all the way back where we started this morning, there was a gentleman and his daughter were pre-fishing a Take a Child Fishing bass tournament, which was going to happen Saturday the 19th. This was Friday morning the 18th. So there were a pile of folks up there, fathers and sons, fathers and daughters were up there pre-fishing for this Take a Child Fishing bass tournament that was going on. We watched him hook about a 2-pound bass and lose him after about the second jump, and they were pretty distraught about it because I'm sure that was probably the only hit they had. Nobody else was doing any good. There was a lot of crying going on with the bass fishermen.
Rocky Bank. Shad. See all the ripples, see the little threadfin shad, they're all in here too.
There's everywhere. There's one there, one there, one there, one there.
I'll tell you what ain't working. Yeah. All I know is what ain't working right now.
We have found.
Or do you want to try these thingies?
Huh?
You want to try these that you used the last time?
Spinners or.
Hook got me again.
I never would have guessed you took that like a champ.
Here's a frog. Here's a frog.
They ain't eating frogs, there's too many shad. Would you eat a frog if you had all them shad to eat?
I don't know about fish.
Hey, tastes are all different.
Way to go, Tim. How am I supposed to know?
Who wants to eat liver when you got a cheeseburger to eat?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Am Am I on? Trying to cast out here to these shad.
So Captain Buster and the rest of the crew were up here doing, trying to get into the catfish. I think they caught one, maybe two. They weren't biting either. And so they decided to swap over and do the same thing, start doing some trolling for some panfish. I was a little short, only had my 2 long crappie rods in the boat, and so Captain Buster had 4 extra. So we divided them up. We were going to troll 2, 4, 6, 2 out the back, 2 on each side, and it was good enough. I mean, when you get into the stripers, the perch, and the crappie, all eat very, very well. So it was a good day, no matter how it started off.
Yep, I got a fish.
Yes.
I can't do no.
The bass or striper.
Nice. We ain't skunk neither.
Oh, step.
Yeah, put him in. Me, Mom and Granddaddy may want to keep him. We'll video him. You can just toss him in there. There you go. Are you sure it's a striper? Yeah, it sure is. That's a little striper.
It's got the aerator. Not all of it underwater, so
it's it worked just fine.
Put it down if you caught the fish.
Oh. I catch one in the turn, really?
What? You got another one on?
I don't think it's very
Formidable.
stout.
Crappie. Good crappie. No, big old white perch. Monster
It's
white
hard for me to turn with this, with the tripod.
Yeah, because it's
Is that same color one, honey?
no, sir. Oh, no, sir.
Hey, great day. He's twisting there. Cool.
We got, what, 3 broke? You got home too? Yeah, that was.
That is not hung up.
No, that's the guy.
And I got broken lines of other poles.
Okay.
Skadoosh.
Here, let me get the. Here's the re-rig box. It's got the jig heads. I don't know if it's got the lid in it, but I know it's got the jig heads and all that in it. Oh, that one broke off. Jeez. Whoa. One just hit the ever-loving Mac Daddy out of this one here. Matter of fact, it knocked the. Just tighten up the rod holder.
Tongue gets in the way.
That's a fish.
You were supposed to catch this one, Thomas.
Rachel got a fish on too. Where's
Oh,
the camera?
good.
In between us.
Striper.
I was in that turn.
You got a big old crappie, homie.
And you got your other line.
I got it.
He looks like he's looking pretty good. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Rachel, didn't you hook up at the same time? What you got?
Striper.
You got a striper.
About the same size as the first one.
It's good. Never mind.
There he is, Diddy.
Look out of my finger, but
There he is.
Okay, no, that's white bass, huh?
Oh,
White bass.
okay. First glance did it. It was stabbing me.
Oh, it's inside that turn, and we're in 8 foot of water. Fish on. Oh, lost him. Oh, he's got one. Push motors. Push motors. Chinese, Japanese, Taiwanese. That's right. That's what you want, a stealth boat like that right there.
It's like you're riding in with 50 going.
Man, that's noise pollution right there. And he's 800, 900 yards away. GPMs and the badges. Fish on. Ain't no telling how long he's been on. It feels like he's about wore out, fighting like a crappie. No, that's gonna be a little perch. Yep, a little perch.
It's hard to control his camera.
It don't matter. We're just gonna throw him back anyway.
Fish on, fish on. This tripod, and then I got book bags and my bag, and
What's that? What'd you get this time?
My perch.
cool.
Looks like a bandit.
It's a big one.
A good one, huh?
It's a nice. Yeah, right through the old lipper. All right, we on. Don't tell us how you did that.
Don't tell you how I did it.
I said, you want to tell
Oh,
us?
okay. I just threw it out there and he bit.
No chance.
Oh, wait. Big crappie.
Nice.
What you got, babe?
Big crappie.
Big crappie, huh?
There you go.
Nice.
This side did.
Yeah, nice crappie.
He just subtly took it. It wasn't like.
Yeah, he ain't hungry. That's why.
Well, there you go. And thanks for riding along with us, folks. What started out to be a complete bust, a complete skunk, ended up being a great day, especially for Rachel at the back of the boat. Thanks for riding along with us, folks. We'll be back with another one very, very soon. Bye-bye. This video was brought to you by Joe's Motor Service in Hartford, Alabama. These are the folks that build Rhino boats. Mr. Joe Riley and crew are real fishermen building boats for real fishermen like myself and like you guys. So if you find yourself down in the Dothan area, just jog west a little while on Highway 52 and you'll run into the little town of Hartford, Alabama. And while you're there, stop by and check out Joe's selection of Rhino boats. You're going to want to make sure you drove something to pull a boat because you're going to want to leave with one of these fine machines. For you folks down in Georgia, check out Bullock Marine in Statesboro and Okmulgee Outdoors in Hazelhurst. And remember, folks, if you see someone in need, help them out if you can. Find someone today and tell them that you love them. Better yet, show them that you love them. That's the Jesus way. This is Wade, host of the BRO channel, and we will see y'all out there.